my glasses. It's all good. I'll go like that. How about that?
Yeah, you just gotta keep your head tilted like that the whole podcast.
It's the worst place to do stuff.
Very interesting.
All right.
Yes.
I don't believe you.
All right. So we're back with episode 2
Of the test to the max.
And now there's 3.
There's 3.
and we will increase with each episode.
Yeah.
Next episode will be 4 people until, I don't know, the fire marshal shuts us down or something.
Episode 67.
It's gonna get out of hand.
All on top of each other.
It is. It's going to be crazy. And then we'll do the thing where you try to shove a bunch of people in a photo booth, film booth,
Right.
photo booth, whatever it is.
Same thing. I don't even think they have phone booths anymore, do they?
The last one I saw was in Disney because it was in Britain or UK or
that
whatever.
makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, of course it makes sense. They're so backwoods back there in the place that's more advanced than us. My sister just went to Ireland, and apparently you can't use your credit cards because ours are behind the times.
Really?
Yeah.
In Ireland.
In Ireland, they have chips built in.
Yeah, they had that in Canada too, but
Yep.
just you can still swipe.
Oh, you can?
Yeah. They kept trying to stick it in the chip thing. We had to tell them each time that we don't have chips.
No chips?
Nope.
You chipless?
We are chipless. No chip
You
in a
don't
chair
want it?
for me. I was out of the tournament.
Which I think is funny because I think when people hear chips, they immediately think that they're going to be implanted in people. And they're like, oh no, big brother! Yeah, no, it's the same thing that Blink
That's where my
is.
chip was inserted. What about you guys?
No, that's because your parents didn't want to lose you.
Oh, is that what it was?
You are low-jacked. You will shut down. They could actually turn you off from a
Remotely,
distance.
Yeah. Wish they would do that when I start drinking sometimes, but hey,
No, I think your body does that by itself.
it does. It used to just go to sleep, but now it just runs on autopilot.
Only a little.
He's actually asleep right now.
Yeah, I've had 5 shots of tequila and a bottle of Jack. But this root beer here will keep me sober.
But you do have autopilot and cruise control.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you keep going.
And I can just hit the plus button to go up a mile per hour, and hit the minus button, and it brings me down.
Actually, you should not hit those at all. Just keep your normal speed, because last time you tried to go up in speed, you fell chasing some kids with a rifle.
Oh, I had a rifle too, huh?
You did.
Impressive.
It was a toy rifle.
All right.
It was for the kids.
And then you shook a maraca in Ted's grandma's face.
She threw a pie in my face. It was only warranted eventually.
It's a grandma. She's allowed to do whatever she wants.
I'm a grandma.
You are?
Sure.
Okay.
You know, you just can't call yourself anything.
Yeah, you usually need some kind of...
I don't think that's how it
Reason.
works. I'm pretty
I think definitions are around for a reason. And it usually means the meaning of stuff.
That is the definition of definition.
I'm gonna have to check the thesaurus when I get home.
You could thumb through that dead dinosaur all you want.
I will.
Did you see they found a new dinosaur?
No, I did not.
All they really found was a femur, but it's bigger than a person. It's going to be the new biggest dinosaur ever.
They keep doing that every couple of years.
Yeah, well, actually, for a while, there was a lot of the Tyrannosaurus species, or things in the Tyrannosaur family, and they were always like, this one has feathers, and this one has wings, and blah, 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 and now they found a new sauropod, like Brontosauruses, or the other one that I always forget. Brachiosaur. A lot of Jurassic Park biggins.
Is that where that Cocoon movie came from? When the dinosaurs got too old, they would just go into a pod and get encased, and then they became gasoline eventually for us, or for archaeologists to discover for today's times, right?
Wasn't Cocoon where the old people became young?
I think so, yeah.
Are you trying to make it as if the dinosaurs wrote their own movie based on Cocoon, and then we adapted it for our mammalian nature?
Well, we took the idea from the dinosaurs to make Cocoon.
They were really good at making movies.
They were.
Spectacular.
Steven
It was like
Spielberg.
30 Land of the Losts. Yeah,
Back
maybe.
before times.
Back when it was.
Before time,
Oh, okay.
Land
Land of the
Before
Lost. I was gonna say that was a TV show. So yes.
They made a movie, didn't they?
The TV show was terrible.
Yeah, they did with.
Oh yeah. Will Ferrell.
Mhm.
But
That was fun.
I thought that was based on the Sir Arthur Conan Doyle book, though.
Yeah. No, wait.
Was it Sir Arthur Conan Doyle? I think it was somebody else.
sure.
Center of the Earth. Is that him?
Not the one with
Journey.
Guy from the Money.
Brandon
Money.
Fraser,
Yeah, not that one.
which they made a sequel to.
Did they really?
Mm-hmm. With The Rock. Not even Brandon Fraser.
Oh, he was the Scorpion King, right?
Yes, he was.
All right.
He was the Scorpion King.
Reprised his role in a different genre.
No, he didn't. He wasn't a half scorpion, half person.
Some good CGI in that movie too.
Oh my god, when that. You know what's funny though? When I was watching the newer Star Wars movies, I noticed that they just go overboard with CGI, which is groundbreaking at the time. And I'm not saying groundbreaking as in amazing. I mean what they can do efficiently to put out a movie. So like all of a sudden all these old people are doing flips and shit,
Right.
and it just.
Put Dooku's face on it.
But it doesn't look good going back to it.
Yeah, no.
You know.
Actually, with the new ones, they've said they're going back to actual locations and using puppeteers and everything. So,
Which
that's cool.
they should.
Yeah. They said there's some, obviously there's still going to be CG.
That's why I like the
Well, always.
Hitchhiker's Guide. It was all Jim Henson puppets.
Yeah.
Oh, the one with Most Def?
Yeah.
That was good.
Zoe Deschanel, I believe, was in this too.
Oh, really? That was a while ago.
One of those women who looked like 4 other women.
Right?
They all were grown off the same vine. Her and Katy
Somebody's-
Perry and.
Like your dad needs, or has some, I forgot. Has some explaining to do. There we go. Because it's like, she's got like 5 lines
Has
or
some
something.
splaining to do. Good whole I Love Lucy reference. Funny story, they all have the same mailman.
Do that.
And their mothers were whores. No, I don't know that for a fact.
You can check it. Just Google it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could fact check everything.
There was Zoe Deschanel's mom, a whore.
Or we can go and meet them.
Yeah, set up a meet and greet.
Oh, yeah.
We'll
See
get,
what happens.
We'll get our interns on the horn for that.
On the horn.
Yeah, the horn.
Which horn? Oh, that horn. Not like a ram's horn.
If you want.
We're not taking down the walls of Jericho.
Then Zoe Deschanel will just come.
That sounds like an awesome horn.
Where can we find
Wait, does she come to us or does she have an orgasm wherever she is?
That sounds unfortunate for her.
filming a movie or something?
Not.
Wasn't that someone's superpower?
Orgasmo?
Orgasmo, yeah.
Oh, well, I was talking back when high school days when we were the Y guys.
The Y guys.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't that someone's power to
Wasn't
make
that-
anyone?
It
Isn't
sounds
that Ted's
familiar.
or-
No, Ted had he can turn a nickel into 5 pennies for like 3 minutes or something.
Was it Picaro?
No, Picaro had one leg and he could jump really,
Really
really
high,
high, but
but-
whenever he landed, he broke his leg.
It wasn't me because I made moles appear.
Well, I think your actual power was you could make anything appear, but you decided to only make malls appear. Like, oh man, we need something. It's
Exactly.
Like, we make a mall that has a store that sells what we need.
Why bring one thing when I can bring everything?
We still have to go in and buy it.
We do. Well, come on. Someone has to run the mall.
He's creating jobs, people.
I am. Actually, it's the same mall every time. So I only created jobs once, but a lot of them. And I guess it hangs out either wherever I leave it or I put it up in the sky.
Sky Mall.
Sky Mall.
Ooh, did you have a power?
I don't remember.
I had the bling pinky ring. My pinky was black, and I talked like a black person, and that was my power.
That is good power. When you're lost in Harlem at 2 in the morning, I don't know.
I still look like myself.
Yeah, it's just a black pinky, which is like the worst after effect of a shocker.
I don't remember being a white guy.
You had to have been though.
I feel like it.
Like you were there. Even
but-
Mike Amy was
Yeah, he was
the
our
Professor
savior.
X.
Yes.
Copyright
The
infringement.
giant-
Professor A.
Professor Y? No.
No,
Yeah, that's what he.
that would make too much sense.
Professor Yavier.
Yavier.
I don't recall.
He like
my
bounced
life.
around on his ball sack
He did,
because it was like.
because he had giant balls. Proven fact. He did that before South Park did it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, but it is funny because there are so many mutant powers that could be on the Y guys that made it to the X-Men.
Yeah, some people had good power. Well, like yours, but you just never use it.
Properly? Oh, I'm sorry.
Who's to say what's proper?
You telling me how to use my powers? I use them how I choose to use them. For justice. And the economy. Because we're not communists. Whatever your power is.
Power of communism.
Is that your power? The Red Scare? You scare people with red things. Driving fire trucks into old age homes.
What would my weakness be then? Blue?
Why?
I guess it would be green.
Green?
Why? It's stop
It's
and
the
go?
opposite of red.
Is it?
No, not on the color spectrum.
Yeah, wouldn't it be?
No,
Yeah, because it's
green is
blue,
opposite of purple.
Blue, red, and yellow.
Those are the primaries.
Yeah, and then blue and yellow make green.
I'm basing
So-
all my information off of Magic the Gathering, and I'm pretty sure that red and blue are the opposite mage colors. So,
Just because of the elements.
therefore, it has to be true. Someone didn't turn their phone off.
Nope.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Wow. Professionalism.
Yep. At its best. Again, brought to you by Mug.
And Mountain Dew. And water. Oh, we could go with Brita.
Yeah, sure.
That'd be
we go.
good.
It's filtered.
You guys like Community?
The idea of a community?
No, the show.
I've never seen it actually.
It's pretty good.
I've seen a couple episodes. Never really got into it.
It's like it's a show that you really should watch every episode of
Oh,
because
okay.
like it's all about character progression more than anything.
So binge watching.
Is that
Pretty
what
much.
Chevy Chase in it?
Yeah. He plays a complete piece of shit.
He would.
As far as I've heard, he just is one.
Yes, most arguments support the fact that he's an asshole.
Yeah.
I've never met him, so I can't tell.
Is it on
Yeah.
internet at all? In Netflix or the?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Or Crackle
no,
or
is it? No, it's
I
not on
don't know.
Netflix. It's not on Netflix.
It might be on Hulu.
PirateBay.org.
It might be on Pirate Bay.
It's definitely there.
Probably.
Might get a whole gig of porn along with it, but it's
So
on
that's like the prize in a Cracker Jack box.
there.
Unless it's terrible.
I wonder if someone made a community porn.
Probably.
I would put money on it.
Yeah.
Mine.
People make porns of everything now.
There's probably a person making porn of this podcast as we speak.
I doubt that one. Because it's only on my computer. So that person would be me then.
Oh, that got awkward.
No. It's only awkward because I have been doing it.
So is that why you invited me?
Yes. Later on, I'm going to get you drunk. Off of date rape drugs.
This filtered water is actually vodka.
Oh shit.
It's actually roofies.
Roofied vodka.
It's roofied vodka.
That
That's
tastes
what
like
it tastes
water.
was.
It tastes like water. It's amazing. It's actually really good. It actually tastes better than water. But you always wake up kind of sore.
Don't worry, this just freshens the water. Just put it in there.
Oh, it's like.
How often does that pickup line work, Jeff? Let me freshen your beverage. Thought you were gonna get me a new one. No, just let it dissolve and then drink it.
It's like Alka-Seltzer.
Yeah. Except instead of relieving heartburn, you have vagina burn. Because Jeff has the clap.
Oh.
Oh yeah, sorry to tell you. I have the clap, and now you do.
Damn.
Swear
We
I
didn't
never
even do the
clapped.
porn yet.
It's actually called Porncast. since this is a podcast, that I have yet to actually make any progress on making a podcast. I have the audio. That works, right?
Yeah.
Totes.
You can edit the audio overlay it.
I'd assume it's actually easier than making the videos.
I think that.
I would hope so.
You could be wrong.
How can it possibly be harder? All it is audio. Or I'll make audio podcast and release a digital book to go along with it.
Nice. Now we're talking.
We could have a pamphlet of fun information.
How do we have to deliver it to everyone that downloads the podcast?
Just make it a Word document.
Oh, okay. Then it's a document,
Yeah.
not a pamphlet.
But it opens as a pamphlet.
It opens?
Yeah, a pamphlet document.
And then they print it out?
Yes, you have to print it. Otherwise, it's illegible. Otherwise.
If you try to open it, you can't read it.
It comes with instructions on how to assemble it into a pamphlet, too.
It comes in pieces
Yes.
and out of order.
You gotta print it out, flip it over, print on the other side.
The
Creasing
instructions,
involved.
you're going to have to go into a red room and develop. And then use a black light to read.
Each page is different. One you have to fold into a dice, a nice cube, just to even read it. The other ones you have to hold upside down and in a mirror
Those
to
old
read.
fortune things I used to make in elementary school.
Hold the
Yes.
flame to it.
Yeah, like a Lord of the Rings ring.
Mm.
You have to throw it onto a fire, quickly read it.
Damn it, I missed it. Print another one out.
I feel like I'm just throwing money away. No, you're not. It's good. It's worth it. This guy's totally have awesome stories. And all it is the directions about how it works. You just told us that.
Damn it.
Whatever.
We drink more Mountain Dew and mug root beer? What kind of... Damn it.
We're really trying to get sponsored here. They shot us down. They kicked us out of the building.
We went in there a couple times. I put on a wig. Tried to hit on the secretary. It didn't work.
Because she was straight. Oh. As soon as you said wig, I automatically thought you dressed as a woman.
That's like that, yeah.
I didn't hear the wig part.
I put on a wig, yeah.
I also thought of us walking in and then 2 seconds later, Jazzy Jeff being thrown out the front door.
It's the only proper way to get thrown out of anywhere.
Yeah. To be actually thrown out is the proper way to get thrown out.
What about, like, your pants and the shirt
On
collar?
the shirt collar.
That's how I would throw people out.
Is it? I don't see you throwing too many people out.
You want to test that?
Flip right now.
Yes.
I don't even think I could lift you up.
That's my point.
I don't throw people out. I kind of nudge people out.
I drag them across the floor until they're outside.
I just keep pushing them.
Keep asking nicely.
I have a bobcat, and I just push them out. No, the little tractors,
Yeah.
not the feline. I saw your facial expression. He was like, "Whoa, you have a bobcat! How'd you get that?" Exotic
not
pet
seen it
license.
Is it stuffed or is it real?
It's real, and it fucking hates everyone. But it is a fan of the bobcats, which is weird.
You told him to operate one, I believe, didn't you? You told your bobcat to operate a bobcat.
Oh yes,
He
I
digs
did.
bulls out on the weekends.
he does. It's really easy. All you have to do is put a bunch of cat toys up around the steering wheel, and he paws at them, and it works. He doesn't always do what you want, but he can operate
I
it.
saw a video of a cat playing Jenga.
I saw that.
I was like,
Cat fucking sucked.
dude, you're kidding. It pulled out like 5 different things.
It didn't actually pull
And
any
it's
of
like
them
the
out.
way he did it, it was just like pop, and then like
It wa-
it would come out.
I thought he was gonna knock that over
Right, yeah.
every time.
And then like right at the end, that was funny. He just like smacks the top of it and it all crumbles down.
Wherever your
It's just
hand
like-
goes, I'm gonna attack.
Pretty cool though.
It was cool, except also the other thing I was thinking was that's a very lonely woman. Crazy cat lady playing Jenga with her cat.
Like Jenga, but all I have is my cat.
Well, there probably were a series of trials before that
Oh yeah.
for her to find the one game she could play with this cat.
Monopoly, nope.
Doesn't understand money.
Game of Life, nope.
He doesn't even roll the dice. He just pushes them around.
Sorry.
I got those doubles.
Almost sorry. Just couldn't get the pieces around.
Almost sorry.
Could roll the
You
dice.
hit the thing
though.
fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, I pooped in the bed. Oh, crazy.
Surprisingly
cat
good
ladies.
at Don't Wake Daddy.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never played that game.
I neither, but
I'm gonna have to see the video.
I
on
just
that.
saw the commercial while we were talking about old games.
Old games.
Wait, the commercial's still on TV?
No.
Oh, okay.
They didn't even
I'm
redo
not
that
even
one.
sure that game is even out anymore. I mean,
It's gotta be.
Yeah, I guess.
It's a timeless classic.
And none of us have played it.
I know. I don't even know anyone who had it.
No.
And there were a lot of games. The flipping the flies into the frog game. I never had too many of those games where there were things like big parts. Most of my games were just on a board with pieces.
Like no Mousetrap.
No
Never had
mousetrap.
Mousetrap either.
My next door neighbor had it though,
I had Mousetrap.
Which
I
It
was
had
took like
awesome.
40 minutes to set up.
That's
Yeah,
why it was
the-
awesome when
I had the
other
Home
people have
Alone.
it. You don't set it up.
Yeah.
Which was pretty much Mousetrap, but Home Alone.
That sounds like
It
fun.
was like Home Alone 2.
Oh, I could see how that could make sense.
It was pretty cool, yeah. It was actually a lot of fun.
It's like,
When I was a
let's
kid,
take the
anyway.
best part of that movie
Yeah, exactly.
and make
Well,
it
that
into a
was
game.
Pretty much the only reason anyone cared about those films, I think.
No.
It's like the only part that's like fun.
Just beating up Joe Pesci.
There is, I mean, there's some good drama, I guess, a little bit in there, but for the most part, it's just
Drama.
watching.
Well, the old
them
man
get
at the
their asses
end,
beat.
he like his daughter or something came back together with him.
Yeah, that is true. There were subplots.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had things with Pigeon Lady and stuff in them.
Actually,
Second one.
one of the subplots that I never really picked up on watching it was that he's a bratty kid.
Oh yeah.
Because if you ever look up the description, he was a bratty kid, but all the time I just remember his one cousin being like a jerk to him.
Yeah, that's true.
So I was like, how is he the bratty kid if there's like big jerk face over here? Spitting on pizza or whatever he did. I forget what he did.
I don't remember.
Because all I remember is paint cans and blow torches.
Christmas ornaments,
Yeah.
shards.
Fucking people who should be dead. Just that brick to the head. At
Hot
least.
iron to the head too.
Yeah, that's true.
I think they had well, they definitely had a third. I think they even made a fourth.
Yes.
Never saw it.
Was the fourth with a girl this time? For some reason it seems like
Oh,
rings a
that
bell.
was a pretty good idea if they didn't.
It's a possibility.
If not, I call it Home Alone 5.
5 females. All women cast.
Mm-hmm.
It's women breaking in and a little girl protecting the house. Because Cowboy's the, one of the main proponents in feminism.
Yes, I go to all the rallies and meetings.
And the girls' locker room, and I only pee in stalls.
P sitting down, very respectful.
It's just easier.
It really is.
You gotta take a load off. Why do I have to stand while I pee? Girls get to sit. They're always luckier. They get to do the arm hang instead of pull-ups in the gym. They get to put their knees down while doing push-ups. Totally negating the abs out of the whole thing. If anything, it's actually not helping women. If you think about it, it's keeping them behind.
Yeah.
And then I think the funniest part is, not too long ago, the military was saying how the women can't do too many pull-ups who are serving or trying to serve. And look at the gym, look at the requirements. You're asking them not to do pull-ups
Yeah,
when
right.
we are at our height of being able to pull ourselves up.
Yeah, pretty much.
And now you're like, oh, you can't be in the military because you can't do a pull-up. Didn't have to do it to pass elementary, high school,
Being in the army and going to school are
hand in
different,
hand,
right?
right?
Still.
They're hand in hand. They always pay for your learnings. I know it's different, but if anything, you should encourage it before they
Well,
have
yeah,
to make
no,
that.
I'm not disagreeing with that. Just you said, I don't know, I said something about elementary school.
I did. I meant high school. Because you have to pass gym. And one of the ways to pass gym is doing all those stupid things. Which was stupid. Run a mile. Yeah, the whole physical fitness thing.
Yeah.
Sit
I
ups,
was good at
push
the
ups.
sit and reach. I was really good at that. Just throw that in there.
I was really good at sitting and reaching. Really helped me when I had to look for my remote. TV, you will be on.
There it is.
That's pretty good at the sit and reach in elementary too. Yeah.
Yeah?
It's flexible apparently. Not no ball.
Not at all. I was never flexible. I actually can't do like that butterfly position or Indian style and have my knees go all the way down.
Oh right, yeah.
My legs always pop up.
Well, you can duct tape them if you like.
Yes, that is what I would like to do.
Okay. We'll do it as soon as this podcast is over.
Duct tape in a very uncomfortable position.
We'll
Fantastic.
do it in shorts too, so I can get around all your hair follicles.
Good, good.
Nice.
And then we'll rip it off like a band-aid. Speaking of which, did you see the new condom that just goes over the tip of your penis?
Yeah. And I'm not sure. How
Really, cowboy?
No.
Everyone else here has.
I have no idea what this condom is. Is it duct tape around your penis? or
Apparently, you put an adhesive around the shaft, I think close to the tip of your penis,
That's how it works.
and you put that on days or hours before you actually have sex. Then there's this little
Who knows
thing.
this?
People read the articles on it.
Yeah, I just saw it.
Then there's a little disc that fits over the tip of your penis that you put to the adhesive, and then it, I guess, just catches the load, so you still have all of the sensation.
So you have to prep this hours before you know you're gonna have sex.
Or days.
That's 4 days.
Or days.
That's a little-
4 days.
That's a little crazy.
Like, you know what? I'm not gonna pee for 2 days.
No,
Screw
you
this.
don't put the top on. You put the
Just the
adhesive.
adhesive around.
Because it's like, pretty much picture like a shower cap for your dick.
Okay, but then isn't your underpants gonna get stuck all up on your junk?
Yeah, right. You just sit around for a couple
Hmm.
days. Wait to have sex.
See, I don't have that problem because I usually just have my dick out. All the time. It's out right now.
All day.
It's true, he's not wearing anything down
Not a thing. Except adhesive. It's sticking to my thighs.
there. That sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah. No,
It is,
I
but-
didn't realize that you had to like do it
Yep.
like that.
That's the thing. But a lot of people, I mean, they've made the condoms thinner for more sensation. And a lot of people, I guess, just forget that girls can go on a pill.
Yeah.
Sexist.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never had too much of an issue with condoms.
Yeah, I never really had a problem.
Don't look at me.
Except for
I
when
wasn't.
break.
Would you say except for when they break?
Yeah.
That's usually unforeseen.
Do they make them out of anything other than latex? Is that what they're made out of?
Sheepskin?
Sheep intestines?
Yes, that's how it used to be. Actually, lamb.
No, but I mean, like, there's some doctors that are allergic to the
Oh, yeah.
latex, so they have some other kind of material.
Oh, I would assume so.
Yeah.
They probably have a bunch of different things.
I was wondering if there was a condom like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much just get a Snickers, take the candy bar out.
That must be very comfortable for her.
I heard one story, I forget who it is, so I'm not even gonna talk about it just in case I still know that person. But so they didn't have a condom, and supposedly they used a Wonder Bread case, a plastic bag, and a hair scrunchie to keep it on. And that is protection at its finest.
That can't be very comfortable for either party.
How does that even-
I don't see.
How does that? No. That doesn't work. Did they at least cut it down or something? Because that's like huge.
I don't think so.
It is a giant bag, yeah.
I'm assuming if they had time to cut it down, they had time to get a real condom. This was end of the world sex. I can see the meteor. We have to do this now.
So that wasn't too long ago, then, 2012.
Once. December 20th.
Last year when that one exploded over Russia? Or was it this year?
That was last year or the year before.
That's pretty cool. Mark was telling me it's like it blew up like 20 miles or something, and if it actually, and it was actually as powerful as the nuclear bombs that we dropped on Japan. And if it was any lower, that whole area in Russia would just be not on the map anymore.
Yep.
They would have to take an eraser and just erase it off the map.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Or just, put a big black square over it, a circle.
Oh.
Put a meteor on it.
With a question mark.
Picture of a meteor.
Deaded. There was a CNN article about a meteor heading for Earth that they didn't take down because it was a joke.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which is a good joke.
Oops.
World class. Extinction. You seem to be surprised about all of the news.
I don't follow the news.
Stuff is still happening, you say. How about the new Mario Kart?
That's good stuff.
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna go play that this weekend, but I was too tired and sick.
I heard you were sick. Today.
I'm sick today. I'm surprised I haven't coughed at all yet.
You almost did. You were close. You almost laughed too hard at a joke, and you're like, oh, I gotta calm down. Actually, the last Mario Kart I played was the first one for the Wii.
Such a big Super Nintendo.
I wish. I haven't played that in a long
It was
time.
almost 20 years ago.
Yeah. Actually, I only played that a couple times. I was more of a 64 Mario Kart person.
Mario Kart was good, yeah.
I didn't have 64 for a while.
What did you do with yourself?
Seriously.
I had Sega and PlayStation, actually.
Oh,
There we go.
PlayStation,
I had PlayStation.
What did you do? What did you
PlayStation,
date girls and have a life?
Not at that point.
Yeah, 6th grade and 64 came out.
Yeah, I had the
For us at
PlayStation.
least.
Crash Bandicoot.
I didn't have PlayStation.
Spyro.
I didn't
late
either.
on PlayStation game.
I didn't have a PlayStation until 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
You missed some good classic games.
Yeah.
I missed a lot of things.
I wish that Smash Bros. Lite game was better for the PlayStation. Did you play that?
Smash Bros. Lite.
All Stars? Sony All Stars?
Oh.
It's not that great. It's like, because they alright, it's like Smash Brothers, but instead of
Yeah.
stock lives, I forget exactly. I think you're trying to gain kills or something. No, that's not what was different.
How about this? Instead of Nintendo characters, it was Sony characters.
Yeah.
It just didn't work. It didn't have, how
That's what
like
he
in
meant to
Smash
say.
Brothers you're kind of like floaty. They did away with that, so it's very grounded, more kind of realistic, I guess, if you want to say.
Sony would do that.
Yeah, they would.
So it just doesn't feel
Trying to
right.
make things realistic.
Didn't they try and do their own Mario Kart 2 or something like that?
Yeah.
What,
I
a
know.
racing game?
Was it the Sonic? Or am I thinking of the Sonic?
Jack and Daxter had. Their
You
own
might be thinking of Sonic. Yeah, I saw that Sonic game,
Right, there was a Sonic. Mario
which makes
Kart.
no sense.
Sonic Double Dash? Or was that something completely else?
Was that the one with the hoverboards? There was one with like hoverboards, and then there's another one that came out with cars, which makes no sense.
Yeah, what's the point?
It's like giving the
Run
Flash a
faster
car.
than cars, so what the hell is he in a car for?
No reason.
Unless he's doing like the Flintstones thing.
It's kind of like the saying, strapping a rocket to a cheetah. I never understood that saying either.
Usually it's to blow that fucker up.
So the Agabots would do. It's not going to make the cheetah fat. Well,
Yeah, it will.
it's defeating the purpose.
It is.
They made a raptor robot that can run faster than Usain Bolt.
Yep. Clocks up at 46 kilometers per hour.
A Velociraptor?
That's what they call it.
Yeah.
It has a like a tail that keeps it balanced, and the way it runs and kind of the way it looks. It doesn't look like a Velociraptor.
Oh.
Pretty much like waist down,
Yeah.
but
What is
that's
it?
what they
It's a
call
machine?
it.
It's a robot.
It's a robot.
Do
Not
they
much
treat,
of a robot.
Do they treat it well?
No,
That's really-
they make it run all day. They don't give it breaks. They don't feed
We're
it.
just asking for Skynet.
I know.
Yeah, they are.
That's why they don't give it a brain. That's why they just made legs. See how fast it can run. They want it to think.
Japan is going to cause the uprising of robots. And they're going to kill us all.
It's gonna be like what was that anime? With the big robots.
Evangelion? No.
No, the other one.
Cat
Cowboy.
Guard?
Yes.
Oh, true.
I want those robots.
Those were
Yeah,
cool.
no, I'm down with that. They're like organic robots, though.
Yes, that's why they're cooler.
Yeah.
Because Skynet wouldn't happen if there was emotion.
Oh, yeah, no. Oh, it still could.
No, it would just be like normal people. There
Yeah,
would still
exactly.
be wars, but there would still be good.
Yeah, that's true.
What was that
It's not just
cartoon?
focused murder.
It was a Saturday morning cartoon. It was set in the future, and we made another race of people. It was like they were like purple people. And eventually they got pissed because we pretty much made them slaves and do all their dirty work. And they uprose and started a whole war. It was a cartoon. It was a Saturday morning cartoon. It was kind of serious.
That's very serious.
I don't think I ever heard
And
that.
there was war mechs and stuff. People go on war mechs and fight each other with them. There was space battles and I was thinking of that cartoon. It's cool. Watched it every Saturday.
Are you sure your TV was working and this wasn't the Smurfs?
Yeah, no, it wasn't the Smurfs.
Some color issue? No. Actually, I don't know.
They were like a bluish, purpley people, and I can't remember the name of the race. That would help. Obviously, I'll probably find it in 2 seconds, but somebody out there knows what I'm talking about.
Out there in internet land. Probably someone older than us.
It was like
Years.
early 90s, though. I guess.
Well, they would remember it better.
More clearly now.
Yeah, definitely.
To be honest, I don't even think I really was a Saturday morning cartoon person.
I definitely was.
No?
I know it's surprising because all I really watch is cartoons.
Yeah.
Oh, so when you're older, you just want to watch cartoons, but when you were young, you didn't want to do it?
That makes sense.
Not at all. Reverse sensology.
Sensology?
Yes. It's a word now. Because I
I
said
don't
it.
read the thesaurus. I told you this already. I think that's the right book, right?
You said you were gonna go home and read it earlier.
Actually, that wouldn't be the right book. You would want a dictionary
Yeah,
for that one.
Definitely.
Getting sick, are you?
Yeah, I think the Tusson's worn off. The Tussin.
Are you robo-tripping right now? You know it'd be fun with doing podcasts? DXM. And then we could listen to DMX.
Rapping about Rudolph and the nose ring, yeah.
Oh, I
Really?
haven't seen that yet.
Did not see that.
I think it's like at a radio show or something.
Something, yeah, he was on something though, that's for sure.
Probably a lot of crack.
Methamphetamines. You looking for that show?
Yeah, that's gonna... I'm gonna have to do that at another time because all that's coming up is the Purple People Eater.
Cowboy's crazy.
Yes. Cowboy
This does
apparently
not-
made up his own TV show. Back when Cowboy was a child, they didn't even have a
So what you're
TV.
saying is we can make money off of this.
If it doesn't exist, yeah. Cowboy apparently has a whole TV show laid
Do
out
you
in his
remember
head.
each episode?
Doesn't matter. We could just, make it up
Got a
as
good
we
basis,
go along.
though. We got some good shit to build on.
Yeah. A plot about slavery.
Never been done.
It has been done, but not too often with cartoons.
That's true.
That's the only one I could think of. Real people, Roots.
Yeah, they had a thing on like Rugrats were going off. How it was Chucky's father was a single father raising him. Angelica's mom was like a corporate big shot. Chucky was not Chucky.
Tommy.
Tommy was half Jewish. They would really get into that.
What?
Talking about cartoons and that are more progressive, I guess. Or
I get what you're saying.
they don't really do that too much anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
They
it
try
is.
and take a safe route
I got what you're
instead
saying.
of being like.
Yeah, and if they are edgy, it's usually just humor for like 18 to 25-year-olds that they're putting in a cartoon for 12-year-olds.
Yeah. No, I like that, going back to stuff that we watched when we were kids and like picking up on all the subtle adult jokes that probably shouldn't be. Animaniacs did that a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, they did.
They did it a lot. I can't think of any right now, but
It doesn't matter. We all know.
Somebody fingering Prince, I remember, was one of the things. I've seen.
oh yeah, that's right.
Fingering Prince?
Mm-hmm.
The singer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's yeah.
That was there. How Rocco's job was like a sex hotline.
Really?
No.
There was one scene.
There was a scene, there was an episode where he started doing that. But his job wasn't always that.
He loves a jackhammer right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
He did construction. I thought he used to work at Congloma too. He used to do product testing. Did you watch one of those YouTube videos with all the secrets to the cartoon things?
No, I think Ted likes to try and ruin all, or like how Hey Arnold is just a delusion, and Hey Arnold and all that. He likes to try and ruin all your old favorite cartoons.
That was a thing that goes around. They do that with a lot of things now, because apparently things like BuzzFeed are the new thing, where you create a list of stuff, and one of them is the real truth behind.
Oh, of course, there's always the real truth.
Yeah. So all it is speculation. A lot of them are grabbing at certain situations and making it work. But I don't think any of them have actually been confirmed by the people who made these cartoons.
Yeah.
All it is people making up stories. And some of them aren't even that much of a stretch, because some of them are like, there was one about Winnie the Pooh and how all the characters are based on mental illnesses and things like that, which is just obvious.
Yeah.
That's like talking about Marvel superheroes and talking about how they're based off of parts of, feelings in certain situations. Even Stan Lee himself came out and said that in Mallrats. I base this character off of a time of my life when I was feeling like this. That's all it is. That's not a stretch. But they had one on the Rugrats about how that was all Angelica's delusion. And that can't even be true. It doesn't hold up when you actually watch it.
Yeah.
It is the Hey Arnold thing. It was interesting though.
Yeah, but that doesn't hold up either.
His grandparents are his actual parents.
Yes.
He was an incest baby.
Yes. Yeah, they took that one really far.
Yeah,
from
they
dark.
Segue into video games. There's an interesting thing about Final Fantasy VIII, where they believe Squall is actually dead.
That's right.
I think it was after the second disc, where he gets killed in the parade with the icicle. They say that was it. He died right there.
His brain just playing out the rest of
Right,
how
yeah.
he thought it was going to go, basically.
Which is kind of interesting. They've made a lot of cool points about it, like this the game where the game started to get really weird and very not like the first part of the game.
After the second disc, it gets a little
really weird.
strange.
Just check it out again. Replay that game. It's a good love story either way.
Or for a first time.
Or for a first time.
I didn't fully beat that.
Should I have said spoilers?
No, that's... Are you talking about like Final Fantasy 2?
8.
Or,
8.
oh, 8? Disc 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, disc
Holy
2.
shit.
Yeah. I think disc. It might even be the first disc. I don't know. Been a while.
Yeah.
So it's been out for a while.
Yeah,
I think there's a grace period for spoiler alerts. And the grace period is like... I mean, at least for movies, it's kind of like when it's on its way out of the theater.
Yeah.
So that's like, what? 3 months? 6 months?
People complain about spoilers on Passion of Christ.
I can't believe people ruined that movie for me.
Spoiler!
Spoiler, Jesus invents bungee jumping. Doesn't work well with chains. I didn't see that coming though.
No, I don't think anything did.
No.
Bert told me that the DVD was going to have an alternate ending.
Maybe the new one will.
Be like,
They're coming out with Son of God.
Son of God. Who's that? Jesus.
I think it's all of us. We are his children, so every dude that ever existed. They also doing Noah's Ark, but no.
Yeah, Steve Carell.
No, that was Evan Almighty. They're doing one with Russell Crowe, even better.
Oh.
And apparently,
didn't that come out and go already, or they just keep hyping?
It came out. No, the only reason they're hyping it is because some people who follow the Bible don't like it because they change things.
What could they change?
Well, from small things to changing how it's portrayed to people who don't know. Like, if you actually read the Bible, they might be going a little closer. But they change each animal so it doesn't actually mirror our animals.
Interesting.
I heard that. I heard that there are Nephilim in it, which are rock people, huge rock giants. I didn't see the movie because I don't really care enough. And they also make Noah out to be a drunkard.
Well, that was Russell Crowe, right? They're just trying after him.
I mean, a lot of people were back then, but wine wasn't even wine back then. Most wine didn't have alcohol, I don't think.
So what's the point of the wine?
Didn't they
It's
used to
like
drink
nice
beer
grape
back
juice.
in Egypt because it was more pure? It was like purified, the way of purifying water, pretty much.
That I don't know. I'll look it up.
We'll look it up. We'll check out.
I'll put some words over your head calling you a liar. But I think in response to the Russell Crowe movie, they a certain creationist group released their own movie being more how they want it to be.
Interesting. Oh, so that's what's...
There's another, I think it's called like Noah and the Flood, or Noah versus Water, or God Hates People.
Are these all bands?
Yes, they are. Christian rock bands.
Sounds like it.
It does.
Noah and the Floods.
All the floods, all over the firmament. Because that's where the water comes from. That's on our planet.
Now, what about Elohim? Where does he take place in all this?
Elohim is a term for many people.
It is indeed.
In the movies, not at all.
He likes to bang virgins.
Who doesn't? I guess chicks.
All they gotta do is knock on their door, though, and blink twice. He's in the sack.
Why does this sound like
Porno?
a little bit? Kind of sounds like Mormonism.
Yeah, it is. You should.
That's what I thought.
It's
Okay.
a video on YouTube.
You saw that one?
Yeah.
That was good.
They did. Someone did like a remix of it years ago. You can't touch Mormon Jesus. It's, you can't touch this. It's hilarious.
Yeah, but it's like a really old way of doing cartoons, right? I mean,
Yeah, it's
they
very
explain it.
old-fashioned.
The Bible Reloaded actually did that.
Mm.
They did that because, yes, the Bible Reloaded. It's actually a very good channel. I would recommend it. But they take that because it comes from people who are trying to slander names of other people, and in this case, the Mormon religion. So it explains it, but there's always that like that feel behind it, like, oh, you totally hate these people and their beliefs, like space Jesus, and like just the way they spin things, and they do everything from that to talking about how bad people are, like homosexuals and people who celebrate Halloween.
What about Scientologists?
I don't think they have yet.
They'll get to.
I don't think anyone takes that seriously.
No. I hope the people who are part of it don't, but they probably do.
The people who follow it don't? Yeah, they do.
They take it way too seriously.
They're dumbasses.
Didn't John Travolta like let his kid die because of it?
Yes. Because you
Sure.
don't believe in medical help.
Really?
Prayer is good enough, and I think at that point, if they die, that's just the will. I think some hardcore, maybe like Gnostics, the root of Christianity, they may also feel the same way about that thing. You know, that could even go into Islam or certain sects of Judaism, but there are people who just feel that don't do anything because it's up to God.
I could see it.
But God taught us how to do medical things by giving us the ability to think or something.
Yeah, you could stretch that. God created us, and then we, in turn, created this thing. Isn't that why the Transformers are okay? In the views of Christianity?
Is it?
Because
they came from a different planet.
Yeah, but they have the same God.
I don't think they do.
I always heard that there were strong Christian overtones in Transformers.
Are we going back to things in cartoons?
Yes.
That
So the planet Cybertron is filled with robotic Christians.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm assuming the Decepticons are probably Jews or something.
What is that?
Oh, people who don't believe the same thing. Usually they shit on one sect of people.
What about the Dinobots then? Because if they're Christians, they wouldn't believe in the Dinobots.
the Dinobots.
No, they did. They just put them in a different
They're the
area.
atheists.
They say that people and dinosaurs lived at the same time.
Mm.
So Dinobots are there, and they're writing movies like Cocoon.
Well, they're only dinos because they landed here, right?
Yes,
So,
I guess.
because I mean, it's not. They weren't like cars. He wasn't a Mack truck when he was on.
Cybertron.
What was he on Cybertron? Just a robot?
Just
What did he look like? Was everything different on
I
him?
assume what he looked like in the beginning of the first movie.
He didn't look like
Right before, as soon as he lands, right before he scans the truck, he's like just a humanoid metal thing.
Yeah.
Huh. To be honest, I didn't even realize or remember that. Reading Rainbow's coming back.
Did he get kickstarted for that?
In less than a day, over $1 million.
Wow.
Yeah. He cried about it too. Yeah, Jordy.
She shows up in Community.
All right, with your community.
We'll watch it. Okay?
Maybe.
Involved in downloading thing.
Not doing it.
You gotta start from the beginning and get invested in character growth.
Ugh.
I just went through Parks and Rec. I can't handle another thing.
I just started that one.
That's a good one. You should watch that one, Jeff.
Highly recommend.
3 seasons in Breaking Bad.
Characters are good. Breaking Bad was fun.
Show's intense. I had to stop. I was like binging it, and then I got to a point I was just like, this is too.
There's some drama points of it
like calm down and
that I
watch
just was
something
not
funny.
interested in.
What was it?
There's some points where I was just not interested in.
No,
Like,
sure.
just wanted to get back to the meth point of it.
Just wanted to get back to the
It was
meth
like every
man.
episode. It was like I forget their names, but like
The sister. Like, I don't give a flying
oh yeah,
rat's.
sister.
You're a
I was
klepto.
going with,
Who
like,
cares?
The fact that like they
Spoilers.
just had problems. The kid and him had problems. Like every episode, they would have like an issue. It's like, all right, can you guys just get along and do something for an episode?
Nope.
We
Can't
gotta
have
fill
it.
up 45 minutes here, or 42, whatever it is.
Apparently
I think it varies.
Yeah, it does.
apparently he wasn't
Heisenberg?
supposed to be. No, the other guy, the kid.
Jesse?
Yeah,
Jesse,
yeah,
well, he was
Jesse.
supposed to be a minor character.
Yeah, he was only supposed to be on like 1 episode, and then they were like, damn, he killed it. Let's keep this guy.
He did kill it.
Yeah, no, he's pretty awesome.
Well, it's kind of like Walking Dead then, right? Where they don't follow exactly how it's supposed to be because
From the comics.
probably because of fans or whatever, but they keep characters around longer than they should be. And
Yeah, no, the
They
show's
change characters
completely different from the comic.
Yeah.
Like added, those characters didn't even exist.
Well, I'm assuming that they kind of keep some of the story the same,
yeah,
right?
it's
Like
generally
geographically
they're
and
following the same
this and
path,
that.
Yeah.
but all as far as the characters and everything. It's,
yeah, they changed that whole thing
Yeah.
up.
And there's some things that were cut out. Obviously,
Yeah, and then I'm sure there were things that were added that weren't.
definitely.
Mm.
The Daryl was never in the comics.
What about T-Dog?
He was never in the comics. Completely TV
Wait, both of them or just Ahole?
I mentioned T-Dog. Was he in the comics?
No, he wasn't.
Not
Just
in the
no,
comics.
he wasn't.
Were there purple people in the
No
comics?
T-Dogs? Forget about it.
That's the whole reason I watch it.
That's it. Where the purple people at?
They're the zombies.
The zombie slaves.
It's like what's the movie with Simon Pegg?
Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead. There we go.
So
His
many
friends and
movies.
alienate people or something? Or how to alienate people and his friends?
I didn't see that.
Run, Fat Boy, Run.
Paul, Hot Fuzz,
Hot Fuzz.
Star Trek.
Some dark comedies that we was in too, where he was he was killing people
the
because his buddy was
I
like
just
a
watched
magician. Yeah.
The Fear of
No, it
all
was.
things. Oh.
It's like two people's names. is the
Yeah,
title of it.
Burke isn't it? It's Burke and something.
Yeah, Burke and Hair.
There you go. That was pretty good. I just watched that.
World's End.
That was fun. I think he's doing one more movie like that. I don't know what it's going to be about though. But he said he wanted to do 3 movies. Like he did the cop movie and then the zombie film. And then he did that. I
He
guess
did
that was
Paul.
the 3rd.
Yeah, I think that was. They kind of wrapped it up, but they should definitely do another
Yeah,
one.
just keep going.
Because Simon Pegg and Nick Frost together are gold.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It is perfect. Did you see the clip of them? They did the desert scene in Star Wars where Simon Pegg's 3PO and then
I did not.
Nick Frost is R2, and they're like walking around there. It's like cheesy cardboard, and they're just like walking down the desert, and Nick Frost is like beep bop bloop beep beep beep.
Definitely gonna see that.
Yeah, it's
pretty funny.
good.
It has to be.
It was a really good time.
All right then. So that's 57 minutes. Thanks for sticking around.
For a whole hour almost.
Almost.
Damn.
Pretty close. Maybe we'll do one right after this, back to back. Who
Should we
knows?
let's just keep talking.
And we'll switch shirts. Well, we probably should.
We should switch shirts. Make it seem like it's a new day.
Just us ending it is probably going to take 3 minutes.
Probably. There's so much more to talk about.
The credits should just be rolling right now.
Really? Is there so much? Yeah, because it's us. Don't start a new thing. I swear to God, I was laughing. It's too long. We have to keep it down. Thanks to Jeff for being a special guest of the week. So when we do the next one, he'll be on that couch back there, and we'll just sit here and record one without him. Sorry, man. You watch TV. You're in the
You
corner.
used your special guest card already.
You did. And you don't get it back until the next cycle, which is next month.
Alright.
It's already punched. We know you were here. There's a
recorded.
I didn't plan on breaking any rules, so.
What?
Really? You're just gonna sit there and take the rules like a good person? Crazy.
That's not what we're all about.
Not at all.
It's just terrible.
You don't follow.
I don't think we should have him on again. He follows rules. Damn mirror images. It throws me off of everything. Wait. Huh?
Don't do it.
In case anybody can read lips.
You covered your mouth.
Yeah. That's...
You went like this.
You didn't want them.
Wait, don't do it. Well, the person we're talking about is Jeff. Anyone else can know.
Oh. Okay. So Jeff, cover your ears.